You guys, Sean's been hiding though. Listen, he has been hiding his ass off, and I don't even understand what is going on. Why is he hiding? Listen, you know what else though? I got an email yesterday and I got another one this morning that said he is no longer cooperating with law enforcement. I don't know if I believe that or not, but if he isn't, why? What changed? Because last time he his spokesperson came out, they said yeah, they were communicating and cooperating with law enforcement. But there's something going on. Something real very listen, it's very suspicious. Something's going on, y'all. What do you think it is? You know what? I looked up the docket. It still says he hasn't been served for Texana either. So is he ducking the lawsuit? Is that what's going on or what? I mean, I think something's going on. I mean, I don't think he'd be ducking the lawsuit like he is if there wasn't something going on. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's coming from a pretty credible source. So I won't. I mean, it's kind of interesting. I'd love to get confirmation. Tony, you want to confirm or deny? Are you guys no longer cooperating with law enforcement? We need to know. Those are questions that really need answered.
Cooperation versus communication. Very, very important. Law enforcement has stated in the beginning that both all parents has been cooperative. However, that has changed allegedly from what I understand, and it is not Seth. Communication. Seth has always been cooperative with law enforcement. Always. Now, was there much communication? No. In the beginning, there wasn't. There wasn't a lot of communication. But I can tell you, that changed on Sebastian's birthday, which was the very first uh, time that Seth, everything a 180 all the way around. Now, again, we don't know what Seth and law enforcement speaks about, but, read between the lines. You guys know where Seth stands, and I can tell you, as of a few months ago, the cooperation and the communication allegedly with Edgar and KK has ceased. And from what I understand now, which this has been reported by other influencers on YouTube and other social media platforms, that they have allegedly hired a criminal defense attorney. So there's that. Now, we wonder why they have been staying really quiet. KK and Edgar, like said, KK and Edgar. So that's where it is. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea what attorney or anything like that. No idea. But, whenever they pretty much stopped talking, I think we're on about 6 months now. But from what I understand, this was about 3 or 4 months ago when they allegedly hired this attorney. Who it is, I have no idea. No idea. But the Seth speaks to law enforcement, from what I understand, just about every single day in one form or another. He regularly uh, has meetings with them. Uh, from what I understand, even Sunday, uh, Seth had a meeting with them on Sunday. So this past Sunday. So that should tell you something. From what I hear, um, I can tell you that he almost daily speaks with law enforcement. There is no hiding whatsoever with Seth. He is uh, getting ready to go on Nancy Grace. He is getting ready to go on the Laura Lodge and all of that. So, um, I don't know why people are saying that. Maybe they're getting some, bad information, some bad sources or whatever. Uh, but I can 100% tell you that Seth speaks with law enforcement nearly daily. And whenever, uh, whatever happened on Sebastian's birthday, whenever Seth had his first meeting with them, it was significant enough for him to do a 180 and say that he has full faith in them. And like I've always said, if if Seth has full faith in them, then why shouldn't I? Because he's the one that speaks to him. This is his son, and I obviously know Seth is 100% innocent in this, and law enforcement is doing what they're doing. Now, if you remember KK and Edgar, they were very gloating about law enforcement in the beginning, and recently, on I think Edgar's most recent interview, not really interview, when he was triggered and he came up, um, that's when he said, "Well, I can tell you all of us have some sort of relationship with law enforcement." Now, I can't tell you if that, some of us it's good and some of it's bad. Um, that was, in my opinion, Edgar absolutely twisting it. So he could say, not say that he and KK have a pretty much non existent relationship with law enforcement, as far as uh, now uh, allegedly cooperating and communication. So there's that. And, it really makes you wonder why, right? There had to be something. Think about this. Think about this a little deeper. There had to be something, right? Law enforcement, whether it's local TBI or federal FBI or whatever, they had to put some pressure of some sort on them or show them something to make them clam up, and not speak. Now, from what I understand, I don't even know who it is. I've heard that Edgar will go on some woman's panel. I don't know who it is. And be like, pretty much cutesy footsy, not really talking about any substance. If it's substance, he's not really going to speak about it. So that's where it is right now. Listen, Seth has no problem telling people ever if he is agreeing with law enforcement or if he isn't. He has always been vocal about that. He's never had a problem saying what he felt and how he felt about law enforcement. He's made that crystal clear. But yeah, I thought it was very interesting how Edgar talked about, well, some of us have a good relationship and some of us not such a good relationship.